Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a fantastic leap year. In fact, some of you might have actually even got to celebrate your birthday on your birthday this year. How cool is that? This isn't exactly going to be a very long video. This is more just to update you on what I've been up to over the last week. I also have a quick question for you near the end of the video. If you don't mind taking a second to listen to that and leave your comment below, I'd greatly appreciate your feedback. As you know, in one of my previous videos, I mentioned I was contemplating the idea of building my first PC. Well, after weeks of research and finally convincing myself and my wife that I could do it, I took the leap. Here's a picture of what my previous setup looked like. It was a faithful little Lenovo. It was a great computer. It's about 5 years old. It's got an i7 in it. It was, when we bought that, we just bought it because we needed a new home PC. I had no ambitions to start YouTubing or anything like that. And it held up pretty good for a while, but I was definitely starting to reach the barriers of what it was capable of. The thing still works great. In fact, it's been passed over to my boys now. They're gonna use it. And can we say Minecraft, anybody? They are really into Minecraft, so they're gonna have a blast with that. But I knew that if I wanted to keep doing the YouTube stuff the way I'd like to, I was going to get way more computer if I could build it myself. So that's what I did. I was pumped to give it a try. I was very nervous too. There's a lot of components. You begin to look at those things and you're like, oh, how does it all go together? But I tell you what, there's so much content available to help anybody build their PC now. It's not as difficult as you think if you just go for it. I did it. Here's a short clip of me hitting the power button for the first time after getting it all together. I was nervous, but here it is. Okay, it's been almost 4 hours on the dot. Here we go. I got one of my new monitors thrown together real fast. There it is. My mess in putting all of this together. Moment of truth. Oh, I'm so nervous to hit this power button. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's running. That's great. I did it. Oh my goodness. Now granted, it's just running. I've still got to get like drivers installed, Windows installed, antivirus software installed, clean up my mess. Oh my goodness, but it looks beautiful. Look at those colors. I don't know how well they're showing up on here, but oh yes, this is so cool. And I think I did a pretty good job getting all my cables most of the way out of sight. There was nothing I could do about this. I really wish there was. I tried a few different angles, but it was real important for me. All my lights are kind of up here on the top. I was like, well, if I'm gonna have a dangling cord, I'd rather have it underneath, so. Whew, that was cool. So it took me about 4 hours to assemble the PC, which I hear is pretty average for a first time build. If I did it again, I could probably do it closer to 3. But once you get done building it, you still have all the software side of things you have to do. So I had to go in and do all the BIOS stuff. I had to download drivers, update drivers. I had to install Windows and, you know, you got all that software stuff you got to do. Then, once I got everything running, I had to go through and download all the softwares that I use. I had to get OBS again, Filmora 9. I had to install the Windows Office package that I use. Had to install Dofus. Kind of important for a Dofus channel to have Dofus. It almost felt like moving, but just digitally. It's kind of like digitally moving from one PC to another. I got it all put together, and here's what it looks like now, a setup that I'm referring to as Benjamight Gaming 2.0. This bad boy has an AMD 2700X CPU, a 1660 Super Graphics card, and two 3600 MHz 8GB sticks of RAM. I also opted for two smaller monitors instead of one large monitor, which is what I had before, which should make video editing so much easier. This will hopefully also eliminate issues where my webcam would sometimes be covering things up that I'm referencing Now I can just grab my picture and move me around. It's magic. This also opens the door for streaming sessions possibly down the road, if that's something you guys would maybe be interested in. I've watched a couple other channels that do streaming of Dofus, and it's not real exciting. You know, Dofus isn't exactly a very fast-paced game, but I do love the fact that you kind of get to chat with the people that follow your channel, which can be pretty cool. Anyways, if that's something you think you'd like me to try to do, leave a comment. Let me know below that's something you'd be interested in. But the 2-monitor setup gives me that option. Furthermore, we passed 500 subscribers. Oh my goodness, that's such a big deal. I had originally set a goal at the beginning of this year. I was at around 100 subscribers, and I had set a goal to reach 500 by the end of the year. Well, we hit 500 before the end of February, which was amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support you're giving me, the feedback, and just, it's a blast. You guys make YouTubing fun. You really do. Thank you so much for that. If you remember right, I said once we hit 500 subscribers, I was going to look into hiring somebody to make me an official logo for my channel, and I'm excited to say I have hired somebody on Fiverr. In fact, I found him a few days ago, and he's also going to make me a little intro clip. So I've left the creativity pretty much up to him. I didn't give him a color scheme. I didn't give him anything. All I did was I took a little snippet of my character, just a JPEG, shot it over to him, said, "This is what I got." The guy probably has never even heard of a game called Dofus. But either way, shot it over to him, and I should hear back, I think by Wednesday is the date I'm supposed to get kind of my first draft. And then there's some revisions available for me if I need them. Once I have that, I will definitely be using it. I'm hoping I can use it later this week, but I gotta be realistic. I've never used Fiverr before, so I don't know. There might be some tweaks and changes that need to be made, so it might be a little bit before that stuff shows up yet, but it is in the works, and I'm so excited. Great stuff happening here on the channel. My last video that I posted, the how to play Dofus in 2020, has been a smash hit. It's succeeding. In fact, I think it's already become my second most watched video on my channel, which is amazing. I know there was a lot of people that have been coming back and asking for this video, and then the feedback I've been getting from you guys, also fantastic. I do have a follow-up video I'm planning on making to that at some point, because I got some more questions that have come up that would be a great follow-up. Another video of just answering the questions, and I think the way that video came together, where it's like I would post the question, answer the question, and then the next question would be posted, and then I would answer that question, almost like it was a conversation. I think that format worked really well. So I'm gonna follow that same format on the next one. I think it's the easiest way to follow a guide like that. I've got some amazing content already in the works. I can't wait to share it with you guys. If there's anybody here who isn't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications if you want to know when my videos go live so you don't miss anything that I come out with in the future. So I had a question that I wanted to post to you before I wrap this thing up. If you're still around, thank you so much. If you could take a quick second to answer this, it'd be greatly appreciated. I've had people in the past ask me if I had any other social medias going for the channel other than YouTube, and as of right now, I do not. However, I'd like to come up with a way to update people who follow my channel and follow my content on a more personal level. So like when there might be a video delay, or maybe I've got an upload that's going to be coming out later than expected, or possibly even I've got a survey or a question I want to post and I'd like to get some feedback before moving forward with that video. I'd like for there to be a way for me to just talk with you guys on an easier platform. I typically go over to Reddit right now and I'll post comments on there, but the problem is after a fairly short amount of time, bloop, 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 you begin to fall down the list and you fall off into the abyss of the cosmos. And you know, your comment may never get found, and that's fine. That's not what that site is for following my channel. So I'd like to have something where I can post something, and whether you're able to look at it right away, or if it takes you 24 hours to look at it, you don't miss whatever the question was or the status update was or anything like that. So my question is this: if I add another social media site, what site would you like me to add? I know Twitter and Twitch are probably the two big ones that I hear the most, but if there's another website out there that's pretty popular for gaming channels that you might think would be better, I don't want to do Discord yet. I feel like Discord requires a lot more interaction. This is something where I want to be able to just kind of post things quickly and people can just comment or just read it, almost like a news update kind of thing. There'll probably be a Discord created at some point down the road, but that's not quite the platform I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that it can just be easier and quicker for me to update you on things. So I'm thinking Twitch or Twitter, but if there's another one that I'm not aware of, feel free to leave that comment below. But either way, if you could at least comment if you would prefer Twitch or Twitter, that would help me figure out which way I need to go on that, because I don't want to try to add 2 or 3 or 50 different social media sites, because then I feel like I got to try to keep up on all those, which has been the biggest reason I haven't added anything else yet. I wanted to keep focused just on YouTube, but I have reached that point where I do wish I could just give you quick updates from time to time on things. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you again so much for all the support. I really appreciate all your feedback. If you could do me a quick favor, smack that like button. It helps YouTube promote my channel and let people know that I'm here. That's about it, and I'll see you on the next one.